Yo, what's happening, guys? It's Nods here with another video. Today I just want to touch on something really quick, and it's on solo battles. Solo battles opened up this week, and so far we're doing really well. I'm sure this number one, actually I know this number one will not hold, but I should be able to make top 100 this week, and I'm going to make another video on the top 100 rewards. But today we're going to talk about something actually really important when it comes to solo battles. There's a few players out there that you need, and there's a few abilities that you don't necessarily need, but it makes life a lot easier for you. Now, I have a video that's earlier in my channel. I'll put it at the bottom of the description as well, kind of showing you what I do in solo battles and how I get the stats that you need and so on and so forth. The abilities and players that I'm using here is catering that game plan that I use in that video. So check out that video. First thing I recommend here is getting Josh Allen. I know there's a lot of quarterbacks, not a lot, but a few quarterbacks that have come out now. And yeah, they probably are better than Josh Allen, but those guys are a little pricey. I'm holding on to Josh Allen because I love his release. It's nice and quick. And you also want to have set feet lead on this guy. He gets the ball out real quick. The pass play that we run is a quick slant, and we pretty much run it the entire game, so it fits perfect here. Next one we have here is Raheem Moster. Now, I don't actually have any abilities on this guy, but he's fast and he's not expensive either. I think his power up is the more expensive part of this. I don't know how expensive he is now, but he's not over 100,000 like some of these other good running backs. So solo battles, you don't need anything crazy. You don't need that LT. You don't need that new David Johnson. Just get somebody that's fast. So for your receivers, this is kind of an overall view of my team on offense. Nothing too crazy, actually. The Brandon Marshall, I know he's over 300,000 coins, but you do not need Brandon Marshall here. I would look for something with a little more speed. The Jamar Chase definitely works. The Lance Allworth, that one will work. Anything that's fast. Now, as far as abilities go, you want to have a receiver that gets route technician. As you guys saw in my first video, we're running nothing but slants for passing yards all game long. Brandon Marshall obviously gets route technician, but it costs 1,000 training to get that. Now, I know right now training is very expensive, but Lance Allworth, if you picked him as your team captain or whatever it's called, his route technician only costs 5 training. So like I said, he gets route technician. It's the same ability that Brandon Marshall gets, but it's only 5 training for Lance Allworth. So if you don't have Brandon Marshall, if you don't have somebody that has route technician, get this Lance Allworth, put route technician on him for 5 training. All right, so here's my defense. Just a little overview. Again, nothing special. Yes, we have the Myles Garrett, but he hardly does anything. You don't need that. I've got J.C. Jackson and Jair Alexander. They actually would both work for this. As far as linebackers and safeties, honestly, you don't need anything special. Just use that Cam Chancellor that they give you for free. You don't use safeties much. This is the big necessity right here. I'm going to use J.C. Jackson because he's a free card and he's very easy to get, and he works perfect for this. He gets all my interceptions. You want to make sure that you get Acrobat on him. That makes diving, swats, and interceptions. It basically makes him obviously more acrobatic, and you definitely need this in the defense that we'll be running. You also want to make sure you equip the shutdown X factor. Now, what shutdown is, it's tighter coverage and more interceptions on contested catches. This is actually huge when it comes to getting those interceptions coming out of special teams. There's many times where I feel that the receiver beats me, and if I don't have this shutdown, yeah, he probably did beat me. If I do have shutdown, he always finds a way to catch up to him and make the catch. Or if the receiver is right up on you, a lot of times if this is not equipped, the receiver will actually catch the ball over you if he's a taller receiver. When this is equipped and you go to catch that ball, he'll catch it over the receiver almost every single time. Now, everything that I just went over with you guys is what I'm using the rest of the week in solo battles. I'm not doing anything different, and I'm sitting at number 1. You don't need, those top of the line players. You can use just the free players that you get to score well in solo battles. Again, guys, make sure you're watching my earlier video on how to score top 100 in solo battles. That'll be in the link below. That'll go over the plays that I run, playbooks, and defensive schemes. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out. Let me know in the comments. Now, I probably won't score number 1 for the end of the week. I doubt that because I've actually made quite a bit of mistakes. And that's another thing to go over in solo battles. If you make a mistake, don't get frustrated. I think I've thrown like 3 or 4 interceptions, which is, you do not want to throw interceptions in this. It takes a lot of points away. So yeah, don't get frustrated. I should get top 100. I'm going to go over the top 100 rewards. I'll go ahead and post a video on that, hopefully on Monday when the rewards go through. And I've heard that the coin option is completely gone now, which is interesting, but I think that'll be fun because now we can pull the packs instead. So yeah, keep a lookout for that. Thanks, guys, for watching. If you have any questions, again, leave a comment down below. Peace out.